Before the Imperium, before the Space Marines, before even the stars were united, there was the Emperor. From his creation in the mists of prehistory, through the unification of terror, and into the opening chapters of the Great Crusade. This is not the story of a god, but the makings of one. The Emperor's genesis predates civilization itself, around 8000 BC, during humanity's prehistory. A group of powerful human psykers, known as the Shamans, foresaw the coming of chaos and humanity's eventual extinction. In a desperate plan, these shamans sacrificed themselves in a mass reincarnation ritual. Their souls fused into one, and were reborn as a single being, a perpetual with immense psychic power, the Emperor of mankind. Immortal and ageless, the Emperor lived quietly among humanity for around 30,000 years. He influenced mankind from behind the scenes, guiding civilizations under various identities as ruler, scholar, general, and mystic. Some say he was Alexander, others Da Vinci, or even the inspiration behind countless myths and legends. But always he remained hidden until the time was right. Now we'll look into his position in the Age of Strife and the Unification Wars. As humanity reached the stars, the golden age of technology gave way to the nightmare of the Age of Strife. Warp storms, mutant psykers, rogue elves, and civil wars tore the galaxy apart. Terra became a wasteland of radioactive deserts and fragmented nation-states, ruled by techno-barbarian warlords and corrupt ideologies. The Emperor, now ready to act openly, emerged from hiding. Utilizing his ancient knowledge and genetic mastery, he created an army of monstrous, genetically enhanced warriors, known as the Thunder Warriors. Leading them personally, he launched the Unification Wars, a brutal campaign to bring all of Terra under one banner. Major factions like the Pan-Pacific Empire and the Nord-Afric Conclaves and the Ursh were crushed amongst fire and steel. The Emperor's victory was total, but it came at a cost. The Thunder Warriors, although powerful, were unstable. After the war, they were systematically eliminated in secret during the ceremony of the end, making way for a new and more refined breed of transhuman soldiers, the Space Marines. Now moving on to the Primarch project. With Earth unified, the Emperor turned to his next task, crafting generals capable of leading his future armies in the stars. In secret, beneath the Himalayan mountains, he began the Primarch project, creating 20 genetically engineered super beings using his own DNA as a template. These would be his sons, not just in blood, but in purpose, each embodying a facet of his personality or strength, leadership, intellect, fury, and ambition. However, as the project neared completion, the warp intervened. A great rift opened in the laboratory, and the infant Primarchs were scattered across the galaxy, hurled through the Imperium to distant, unknown worlds. The Emperor, undeterred, salvaged the genetic material and used it to create the Astartes legions, each tied to the essence of its lost Primarch. His ultimate plan: reunite with each son during a new campaign to restore human dominance across the stars. Now let's look at the Great Crusade's beginnings. In late M30, the Emperor formally launched the Great Crusade, the most ambitious military campaign in human history. His goal was simple but immense: reunify all human worlds under the Imperium of Man, wipe out Xenos threats, and impose order on the galaxy. With newly forged Space Marine legions, Mechanicum allies from Mars, and fleets built in the Forge worlds, the Imperium banner was raised across the void. Over time, the scattered Primarchs were located, one by one: Horus, Lemon Russ, Ferrus Manus, and others, each taking command of the legion crafted in their image. The Emperor was hailed not only as a ruler, but as a father of legions, a mystic figure of godlike wisdom and power. Now we look at the Webway project and the Emperor's withdrawal. Yet, even as the Crusade surged forward, the Emperor made a fateful decision. He returned to Terra, leaving day-to-day command to his most trusted son, Horus, newly appointed as War Master. Why? Because he had begun work on his greatest secret project, the Imperial Webway. Beneath the Imperial Palace, the Emperor laboured to create a human-made entrance into the Eldar Webway, a system of tunnels through the Imperium untouched by daemonic corruption. His goal: a warp-free network that could link all Imperial worlds without relying on navigators or exposing humanity to the dangers of chaos. To sustain it, he constructed the Golden Throne, a vast psychic mechanism to stabilize the gate and keep it free from the warp's influence. But this required his full psychic focus. As the Great Crusade expanded, without his direct leadership, tension among the Primarchs began to grow. And so ends this first great chapter in the saga of the Emperor. From immortal shaman to mastermind of mankind, he forged a broken earth into an empire and set his sons loose upon the stars. But the future held storm clouds unseen, choices made in silence, cracks in loyalty, and truths buried in golden light. What came next would shake the galaxy to its core, but that is a tale for another time. This video is the first in a long series where I talk about everything building up to the Horus Heresy, so if that interests you, then subscribe to the channel and just keep on watching, because next Friday I'll be coming out with the next episode. Down in the description you will find 2 links, the first to my partner Rothmer's channel, so if you enjoy MMOs and action RPGs, then please subscribe to that. And of course, if you like things Warhammer, which if you're watching this video I can assume you do, then you might want to look at our joint channel where Rothmer and I build Warhammer figurines, Warhammer armies, Warhammer sets, anything from spearheads to Warcry and so on. So if that interests you, then jump on over to our channel Nerdy Miniatures, the link will be in the description below. Anyway, that'll be it from me today. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and as always, bye guys.